Hello everyone, welcome to an exciting interview with Michael Duffy, trailblazer in the world of technology support. I am an Fevawala, interviewer in a journey of learning from Rehan Allahwala at Rehan School Karachi campus. My aspiration is crystal clear. I am to become a fiber expert. Today I am thirdly to have the opportunity today I engage in a conversation with Michael about his remarkable journey and the significant impact he's had on the support industry. Thank you for joining me today, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. First of all, please introduce yourself for my viewers.
All right, so my name is Michael Duffy. I have a global cybersecurity company where we provide 24/7 tech support to business owners using either PC, Mac, or Linux devices. We have office in North America in Calgary, and I am in Dubai, United Arab Emirates right now, setting up an international office. I also am an award-winning cybersecurity podcast producer for MupoEntertainment.com, which is a brand new startup podcast distribution business, and we help business owners start their video podcasts so they can broadcast their message to the world. You can find MupoEntertainment.com apps on iOS, Android, Roku, and Fire Stick. So I kind of have a few businesses that I operate.
Okay, wonderful. My first question is, can you tell us about yourself and why you start your technology support company?
Okay, well, I've been running I've been running in computer support companies for about 18 years. So from 2005 to I started with a computer in 1993. So back in the 90s, when you had a computer, there was no internet. You had to learn everything yourself. So that would have started. I think I was grade 6, grade 7. Got my first computer, Windows 3.1, Windows 95, Windows 98. So like any generation, when you get new technology, you just spend all your time with it until you learn how everything works. So, I continued that in school. High school was all computers. I think we got the internet 1998, 1999. I graduated from high school 2000. I then went and got a Bachelor of Science in so I'm a computer programmer by trade, but I realized in 2003, 2004 that my F, um, my skills would be better put to helping business owners, because maybe I should have stayed as a programmer. Maybe I'd be a billionaire if I would have figured out making an app, but I felt my skills are better utilized helping out business owners so I could, make a living from it. So I graduated 2003 with a Bachelor of Science. I worked in tech support for healthcare and for a company called Shaw Cable Systems in Canada. So I did that for about 2 years, realized I rather start a business. I'd rather go into business helping business owners fix their computers, do backups. So I ran a franchise for 16 years from 2005 till 2021. And then I noticed that I didn't like following somebody else's rules, and I was also, almost the age of 40 at that point, and I thought maybe I could, and I've got a daughter. She's 11 now, so I thought, you know what, maybe I can start a business, an IT support business from scratch, and use cutting edge artificial intelligence best practices, and I can set my own pricing, and then I can hire people the way I want to hire them rather than following somebody else's rules. And now we're 2.5 years later, and I've decided to branch out international. still focus on North America, but I'm now in the Middle East because now I can have access to business owners, especially talents. I want to have talented students from India, Pakistan, Africa, Middle East, Europe, who have new ideas for cybersecurity protection. I want to help them harness their ideas and help me build this global brand. So that's really the whole reason I'm here in the Middle East is I know I know students that are a little bit younger than me might be quicker at rolling out new artificial intelligence and new services to help people. I've got the vision, but I need quicker people to and of course it's nice to have people from different cultures because then they can educate their business owners and um, private and public sector companies in their area to at the end of the day we want to make sure that the whole reason the company is called Don't Get Hacked is we want to empower business owners and government agencies to be protected and to have the proper knowledge. And I think we can do a much better job of education than there currently is on the market. We just have to have some guidance and some leadership. And I've been in the industry for 23 years now. So I've seen customers get hacked. I've seen, uh, government agencies get hacked. I've dealt with all the hacking out there. And I think we can solve it all by education and best practice, strong passwords, backups. Really, that's how we protect people from getting hacked. So anyway, a little bit about me. That's why I started the company was because I wanted to help spread proper cybersecurity education.
Okay, wonderful. My next question is on your screen. Why did you decide to have your company operate all over the world?
Well, at the end of the day, I need to learn what challenges business owners from around the world have because I'm based in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, but I have clients in Canada, America, and Europe, and everybody sort of uses the same technology, but everybody has different background and training. And for me to expand my knowledge and know what pain points business owners have, I need to discuss technology. I need to know what technology problems business owners in Africa have and business owners in Middle East and then business owners in Europe have because everybody's kind of using similar stuff, but they may just have we need to know more things, and I need to the only way for me to expand my knowledge is meet more business owners, find out what technology they're having. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going to have frustrations with technology. Usually that comes down to access to skilled technicians like myself, access to fast internet, and then there's a bunch of other variables that affect how really at the end of the day your business is limited by how fast you can deploy technology. And if you're dealing with slow old computers, slow internet, you don't have proper access to cloud services like Office 365 and Google and and Amazon Web. If you don't have proper quick access to these services, your business is really going to be slowed down. Plus, we want to make sure that if you are trusting technology companies out there and you're having businesses build you websites and teach you how to use social media and teach you how to run Facebook and Google ads, we want to make sure you're getting the proper advice because at the end of the day, if you trust the wrong technology company, you're going to get locked out of your social media. You're going to get locked out of your websites, and you could potentially lose your business and go bankrupt. And we want to it's really just educating people, but I need to know in all the different parts of the world who's using what technology and what are the similarities and what are the new problems that you have because I've got I have a cybersecurity podcast on our mupoentertainment.com, and it's really designed to provide do-it-yourself steps for troubleshooting. So I have episodes regarding, how to fix a slow computer and, how to do backups and how to troubleshoot your Wi-Fi and how to understand cryptocurrency and how to understand Bitcoin. So there's similar questions a lot of business owners have, and I need to make sure that the knowledge I'm sharing with my current and my future clients is um, cutting edge answers, and they're truthful answers, because at the end of the day, we want business owners to trust us, and I need to know if there's a new virus going around, or if there's a new phishing scam in email. It may hit one part of the world quicker than it hits another part of the world. And at the end of the day, we just want to make sure we're providing the best answers and security to our customers. So that's why I expanded. Meet new people and learn the new problems business owners have with technology.
Okay, wonderful. My next question is on your screen. How do you manage your company when it's in different time zone and places?
Well, the great thing about I think I'm 11 hours ahead of my current office in Calgary. I can, you just nap. You nap in the middle of the day, and we're not busy enough where we're slam. Well, the technology we're using, like we're using artificial intelligence and monitoring and backup, and we provide 24/7 tech support to our customers. So we understand that because we're monitoring computers, looking for threats, and because all of the customers' data is backed up, and we're optimizing how fast computers run, our customers really don't have that many day-to-day problems. So I've learned how to make everything super efficient, so that way I get alerts that if a computer's running slow, or somebody's running out of hard drive space, or Microsoft's down, or Google's down, or other cloud services are down, I know before the customer does. And we can send them messages saying, hey, like Microsoft's having issues for the last like 6 hours. If your email is slow or something's not working, don't worry about it. Like we do a lot of proactive monitoring. So that reduces my workload a lot. I didn't have that when I had the former fran when I had the former computer repair franchise. We didn't have these tools. So I always had to fix stuff every day. But now that I've learned how to use AI and automation and better backup software, better cybersecurity detection software, my job is relatively easy now. I just have to um, find more customers so we can stress test our systems more. And then I have technicians in Calgary, so I can do everything from the computer unless I have to go install a new computer or fix a printer. And then I've trained technicians to do that. So I'm here in Dubai meeting new business owners to see if they have the same problems as the North American clients, or if they have new things for us, new issues for me to solve. And then I'm looking for, I've met a few possible technicians to take care of the day-to-day Dubai operations and go to networking meetings and promote and brand for me here when I go back to North America in March, April time frame. So, but this is a new experience for me. So I am 11 hours ahead, but we've always offered 24/7 tech support. And, you know, maybe tomorrow if we have 1,000 new customers sign up, we might be a little bit stressed out, but then I know I just have to hire more people and teach and train them on my operating procedures, and then we'll be smooth again. So everything's really easy now just because I've spent 2 years building out an automation platform. And customers maybe call once a month if they have a slow computer, and then I tell them, well, your computer's already 5 or 8 years old. It's ready for an upgrade, or it's time to invest in something new. So realistically, the only problems you run into is Microsoft or Google or cloud services being slow, or it's time for the customer to upgrade their computer. So I've been able to really modernize my approach to proactive monitoring and support.
Okay. My next question is on your screen. What makes your technology support services different from others?
Well, I knew I would have, what makes us different? Well, I knew I had to make a bold statement because I've been in the industry for 23 years, 24 years offering technology support. And I know some customers want to be on a monthly plan, which would be called managed services. And then other customers don't want to be on a monthly plan. They just want to pay for break fix. So when something's broken, fix it. So I don't discriminate. I'm like, if you want to be on a monthly plan, you're going to get a better deal. Your price per hour is going to be better versus if you're paying hour by hour. So I'm upfront with that. And I've made a really bold claim, like the business is called Don't Get Hacked. I've seen so many small business, medium-sized businesses, government agencies in Canada get hacked. And usually the reason they get hacked is because they've hired a technology company that doesn't have a very deep skill. They don't have a very they don't have a lot of skills. So they might be good at marketing and selling, but when it comes to technology, they're not implementing 3 backups. And that's really the key because I'm like, at the end of the day, there's so many different emergencies out there that can affect your technology and your day-to-day business operations. There's going to be flood, fire, theft, which you can't really control. User error, you can control that, but user error is going to come down to really weak passwords or password reusing or not using two-factor. Like humans are really simple, but they can cause a lot of problems. So of course you need to make sure end users are not administrators and they're not using the same password on every web. Like really hacking comes down to humans make a lot of mistakes and they don't like to change their password and they don't like security. So if we can make sure the security end of it is covered, we're not going to have to worry about like phishing attacks and then downloading free software. Like there's all these things that end users get, all these problems end users cause. And then at the end of the day, the only way we can really recover your business, no matter if it's flood, fire, theft, user error, or hackers, is proper backups. But what do we back up? Sometimes computer companies just back up everything on a computer and throw it on a server or back it up onto a network attached storage device. But there's always going to be a security risk. There's always going to be a 0-day flaw. There's always going to be some type of technology problem. So we really need to implement 3 backups, right? So but do we back up everything on the computer, or are we, like my approach is we document everything important in the business. So regardless of it, no matter if it's Windows or Mac or Linux, we're going to make sure that we know what you're using for email, for social media, for your website technology, the files that are important. And then we're going to make sure we've got encrypted on-site backups, encrypted off-site or online backups, and then one full copy of your data in cold storage. So it's, sent to an employee's house or put in a safety deposit box at the bank. Like we want one full copy of the data that is not connected to the internet. So that way, in case disaster strikes, we're going to test the local backups first. We're going to test the online backups. And then if everything doesn't work, we're going to go into the safe and then fire, of course, we may not have fully up-to-date email backups or website backups, but at least we should have a starting point. So at the end of the day, I'm really crazy with implementing 3-2-1 backups and strong passwords that are unique. So it's just really implementing the basics of computer security, a lot of companies skip over that because customers give them pushback, but I won't take on a new customer unless we got 3 backups, because at the end of the day, I need to make sure that my customers trust me. They know I'm crazy about backups, and then I'm never going to have a problem with my business insurance, because I am literally making sure there's 3. I've never had a client. I've had customers get hacked and call me, and I have to reverse engineer what happened to them and try to put their business back together. But I've never had a client get hacked, and I've been doing the same thing for 24 years now. But the business name's called Don't Get Hacked, because we're going to prove that we can make your business unhackable. It just strong passwords and crazy with backups.
Okay, wonderful. My next question is on your screen. What kind of help does your company offer?
Okay. So at the end of the day, it's the the day-to-day stuff is end user technology support. So it doesn't matter if you're using Windows, PC, or Mac. Your computer's slow, we help you with that. Um, your online presence, like, we don't build websites. I've got partners who build websites, but a lot of businesses call and their website doesn't work, or their DNA, like email, like something with their online presence, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, like something's not working. They want a professional answer. So we'll provide that professional answer. And then when it comes to the monthly managed services, we can offer penetration testing, cybersecurity monitoring, cloud server cloud server management upgrading. We can we don't do this a lot. There's other services that I don't get that often, because businesses don't really have a lot of physical on-site servers. So we can manage on-site servers, convert those to virtual, put them up in the cloud. So I've got so much experience. I can, on my website, I probably list like 1,000 services, but we don't get called about all those services all the time. Most complaints are printer doesn't work, Wi-Fi is too slow, computer's too slow. I don't think I've had a virus a call about a virus infected computer in like a year or two, but I know they're still out there. But so it really just, at the end of the day, trustworthy PC, Mac, and Linux support. We offer 24/7. So if somebody texts me on WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram or emails me or calls me, we'll help them same day, as long as they agree to our prices. We'll send them a remote link and start investigating what happened. Like this week alone, I've had a lot of customers getting hacked out of their Microsoft Office 365 services. And at the end of the day, if you get hacked out of your Microsoft services, I need to know whose name is on the account, whose credit card's on the account, and I'm going to call Microsoft and spend 5 to 10 hours on on the phone with Microsoft engineers trying to figure out why you got hacked and why your IT company didn't stop it. And then we're going to write out a report and then offer to take care of your, Microsoft Office 365 in a more professional manner than your current IT company is taking care of it. So people call me with problems. I give them a report on why they encountered that problem, and then I offer to take care of them on month-to-month, managed services going forward. And then at the, at the end of the day, we help people and we give them professional answers, is what we do.
Well, that wraps up our interview with Michael Duffy, founder of a global 14/7 technology support company. It's been a fascinating conversation, and I We learned a lot from Michael's insights and experience. Thank you, Michael, for sharing your journey
Thank
with
you.
us, and
Thank you. Have a good day.
to all our viewers, thank you for the tuning in. Until next time, take care.